What if I told you defeat is inevitable? That in a 2 versus 1 fight, assuming your opponents are at the exact same level of competence you are, your chances of survival are slim to none. 9 times out of 10, I'd be correct. And there's nothing wrong with that. For Honor's 4 vs 4 game modes often get criticized for being an unbalanced clusterfuck filled with unfair fights and bad manners. While those criticisms aren't completely unfounded, the game's combat system allows the sweet science of an intimate duel to transition flawlessly into the controlled chaos of an all-out brawl. So today, we're going to talk about fighting multiple opponents in For Honor and why it's a little bit less brain dead than you think. The 4 vs 4 game modes devolve into medieval barroom brawls a lot, but that doesn't change my original point. Take this fight as an example. My Highlander teammate is battling an Orochi and I jump in with a forward dash top light and start a mix-up. I use an unblockable top heavy, feint it, and follow it with a light attack which connects. The light attack gets followed by another unblockable which the Orochi parries. This is the same mix-up that a lot of Berserker players use in 1 vs 1 duels. The Orochi assessed the situation and made the right call. Unfortunately, at this point you'd be right to bet it's game over for the little guy, but he put up a solid fight and nearly killed both of us once he got revenge. If he had teammates on the way, I've no doubt they would have secured the point. And that's the point of this video in a nutshell. Dominion, Tribute, Skirmish, Elimination, and Brawl are team-based modes, so unless you've got Ultra Instincts, you're better off calling for backup when you're getting gangbanged. But even if your fight transitions from method to madness, you should keep your wits about you. If you're the aggressor, don't forget to use feints. Mindlessly swinging and getting your attacks blocked and parried feeds your opponent's revenge, which is a crucial component of these types of battles. While defending against multiple foes, parried attacks create a window during which time all subsequent attacks will be parried. It's risky to attempt, but a successful parry will turn the tide of a fight in your favor. Also, be careful about hitting at the wrong time. There's nothing more frustrating than having the killing blow yanked out of your hands by an overzealous teammate. Inversely, don't watch your friends get destroyed. There's nothing more dishonorable than watching a flail fly at your ally's face while you stand around and watch. To wrap things up, the skills you learned in 1 vs 1 duels are vitally important to outnumbered fights. If you can't block, parry, dodge, and counter guard break versus 1 person, you damn sure can't do it against 2. Furthermore, understanding the team fighting capabilities of different characters is important. In a fair 1v1, the Centurion and Highlander are both forces to be reckoned with, but if you're outnumbered, getting pinned by Centurion's charged heavy or thrown to the ground by caber toss from Highlander will guarantee your death. Something you can't practice in a duel is battlefield awareness. In a similar vein to League of Legends, the teams that roam around in squads of 3 and 4 and run the train on anything they come across are doing so because you and your team are letting it happen. There's a weak link somewhere. Your teammates are either running into the death blob one at a time, or you're heroically charging to the aid of your allies thinking you can be the hero your team needs. Spoiler alert, you're not. There's a little bit more that goes into winning a 4 vs 4, but it boils down to get good or die trying. So there we go. If your initial thought about For Honor's 4 vs 4 modes is that they're a clusterfuck that reward ganking and fighting dirty, then you're right. But if you're thinking there's no skill involved in winning, then I'm sorry, but you're wrong. With all of that said, the name of the game, of course, it's For Honor. The name of the channel is iBlueAirJGR. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about getting the train run on you in Dominion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.